Right guys, we're down here with Rob Potter, mid-handicap tester, testing the new Callaway Big Bertha Alpha 816. Now, at the moment, stay tuned because we might change the weighting depending on where Rob's hitting from. We've just hit the Great Big Bertha, check that out on my channel already. We've stayed with the same shaft, the Project 6.0 stiff flex shaft, which is Rob's current driver shaft in his XR. The reason why I'm saying hold on, because I've got my wrench at hand ready to change that weight in the bottom. Yeah. Because it is ideal to be suited at a different position. Yeah. Talk us through the club.
Love the look of it. Sleek, simple, very, very nice. I think for drivers on the market, in terms of if you're not going to go for the big kapow moment, Shazam, that's really nice and discreet. I like the look of it. Looking down at it behind the ball, it's identical to my XR Pro. So they've done nothing in terms of...
It does look very similar, doesn't it?
It's identical. It's absolutely identical. Genuinely, it looks exactly the same. So, and I'm happy with that because I like the look of the XR Pro from looking down to the crown. This bit at the bottom, I like the look of all that. Reminds me a little bit of like the TaylorMade R7 series where you just with weights with the two little things. These being the back end there, it seems more simplified.
Okay.
The slide rule thing, despise it. Ridiculously despise it. As much as I don't like adjustability, I like that.
So I'll show you this in a moment, but there's a gravity core in one of these ports. It's almost like mystery door.
Yeah.
It's actually in the toe at the moment. It's in the toe and high is where I have it. We've got this driver in 11 degrees of loft is what Rob's been hitting with mainly. So we've got this weight currently in the toe and high. Now looking at his last shot, he absolutely middled it. Yeah. So there's no point in changing that weight just yet. I want to see where he hits it. If there's any pattern emerging, then we can change that weight into a setting that would suit him best. Should we give it another go?
That's cool, yeah.
So I've got the wrench at hand ready to go. So, looks a little bit like your XR.
Yep.
Same shaft as your XR. There should be no difference.
No, it should be in theory.
It's a good flight.
Very good flight.
So the white line is coming up on the Alpha, the red is the Great Big Bertha. Lovely shot, well done. Let me just see again where you've hit that from, because there was no evidence of... Do you have a tendency of hitting, if you don't hit the middle, Rob, where do you tend to hit?
If I don't hit the middle, it's either a straight push right.
No, if you don't hit the middle of the club face, sorry.
Oh, in terms of what? In terms of the direction?
No, club face where you strike. Where do you strike?
Where I strike, generally...
Toey or heely, high or low?
More toey. And more a little bit on the high side with my launch angle, something we're doing.
Well, that is where you've got that weight in the most optimum set at the moment. That one then, I don't know if you just saw that, let me just throw that back up again. The first shot you absolutely middled. Your second shot you hit slightly toe.
Right.
Let's go one more, see if there is any pattern emerging, because then we might just switch that weight. If there's no pattern emerging, there's no point in changing the weight.
No, every now and again I've hit a little one at the heel, every now and again, but that's, again, I'm putting that in doing to be mid-handicapper.
Well, it is, that's why it's there to help.
There's never always a complete consistency, is there? That's a big old push.
I'll tell you what, let's put that in the draw setting.
Okay, okay.
So that's in neutral at the moment. I'm going to move this to draw setting and see if there's any difference at all. We're going to put it in draw and high off the face. You hold that, Rob. Yep. Because we had the difficulty with this a minute ago, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
That's the gravity core.
Okay.
So you got the silver at the top. Exactly what they've had in the Alpha last time.
Yeah, don't like this.
Don't like it?
Don't like this. I really don't. That for us, for me, all right, if you're going to get fitted and they put it in a spot, then that's where it's always going to be, that's fine. If you start having lessons, you start to correct it, you get right, that means that ideally, really, you need to go back and get refitted on it.
I've put this now high and heely.
Okay.
The idea is that with the heavier weight, the toe will rotate slightly better. Let's see if that works.
Okay.
So we just saw the first three of the white lines, all little pushes. Rob has a tendency of hitting up and in. So if that heel, the weight is more in the heel, will it just make the face square to his, or close to his path and hit an ideal straight shot, a draw shot? In fact, let me just, so we can get a real comparison, let me change the colour of the line.
Okay.
What colour would you like to go for?
We'll
Not red.
go for green.
I'll go for a lighter green.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So this is now in draw setting, effectively.
Notice I said green and not another random colour for what green is. Just thought I'd put that one out there.
tiny difference, a little bit straighter shot.
Felt nice. Felt really nice.
It was a single half a yard straighter than the last shot you hit.
Just
that weight makes such a big difference, Rob.
Such a big difference.
Okay, let's go 2 more with that weight slightly better, or hopefully better positioned.
Chunky. That's Rob back to old Rob.
That's Rob back to old Rob.
Yeah. That was pants.
Are you all right? Do we need to get the senior chef back out? Are you all right, Rob?
We may need the senior chef, boys and girls.
All right, we'll have a little mulligan there. Let's go 2 more with this, just so we can get a good comparison. But that's what we want to see. We want to see bad shots, Rob.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Everyone wants to see it. Yeah, nice shot. See how it's drawn back to middle?
Yeah.
Nice shot. Well done. Does it feel any different in the head?
It does feel different.
It's a lovely shot, that, by the way.
I can feel a bit of flex in it. I know I've hit it, which is nice. Again, it's not many manufacturers you can do that these days.
Let's go 1 more.
All right.
Those, apart from that chunky one that you hit, these have been straighter than when the weight was in the toe, in its neutral setting.
Okay.
But then you pushed it again.
Pushed it again, have I? Yeah, I lost it. I couldn't see that at all.
Bit of a push, further push. So it kind of, again, I love this because it's the idea that everyone wants to see this. Does the weights do a lot? Well, for a time, we'd say it almost did. Well, you struck it. You absolutely struck that last one. Watch this. Look how well you struck this last one. Amazing. But we know your face is too open to your path there.
Yeah.
And the one before that came down a little bit. That was the one that drew. But yeah, I mean,
that's Rick earning some more money off me for a lesson later.
That's all it is. Down and left, Robbo, down and left. That's all I need. Just put that on repeat. So, interesting there, because I would say, well, sorry, I've not even pulled up the actual numbers, if there's any difference in distances at all. So the red ones at the top are the Great Big Bertha. We've got the white ones, then the green ones. The white one was when the weight was in the toe and high. And then we had it heel and high. Club head speed about the same, we expect it would be. Ball speed about the same. It's slightly 1 mile per hour quicker with this. I mean, you were striking it amazing. Spin rate was 2,300 compared to 2,000 of the Great Big Bertha, even though there was that slight rogue measurement in there in the Great Big Bertha. Carry distance was longer, on average of 225 yards.
Right.
But there was that one bad shot again in the Great Big Bertha. Total distance 248, not as far as the Great Big Bertha. Dispersion was a bit everywhere. This definitely didn't suit you as well as the Great Big Bertha. Yeah,
it didn't really. But yeah, I was.
That's a couple of times today where you've liked the look of the club more, and it's not obviously produced, but that's how it happens sometimes.
I wouldn't go out and buy the Great Big Bertha because I don't like the look of it with the slide rule. Don't like it. This I like more of the look of, but this gravity core thing, it's just confusing. If I'm gonna rate both of them at the same time.
Okay.
8.7.
So that, the Great Big Bertha come down a bit.
Yeah, just based on that, I don't change my mind slightly on it. I'm gonna rate them the same in terms of what I can get from it myself.
Okay.
I don't feel like I can get the best out of my game with either 2 of these clubs.
Perfect. What a great rating. Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the video there with Rob, as always. He's brutally honest, and I love that about it. Guys, comment down below. Rob will be on there commenting as well. I'm sure he will. He's been a fantastic sport. We've got a few more clubs to test, and I think we should maybe do a what's in the bag as well.
Ooh, okay.
Nice little idea to do. So stay tuned for all of that, guys. Lots coming up. Do subscribe, do comment, do check Rob out, and also we want to massively pass on our love and our support for one of Rob's friends, William Partington, who unfortunately was in a bike accident. Depends when you're watching this, but end of August, in a coma. We hope you recover soon. So hashtag get well soon, Will.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Hopefully, one of Rob's good friends and a 2 handicapper. So we really do pass on our support and our love for Will, and hopefully he will recover very soon.
He needs more love than me right now. So remember that when you're putting the hashtags on, please, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So guys, stay tuned. We're going to do some more testing, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.